ain't really know. This one here about to set it off. It's that slap. Time to get your boogie on. If you ain't really know the pecking order done change. Transition freely, like a Lambo needing to switch lanes. Don't ask for permission, pedal. Hit the flow full throttle. Message Elon, get me out in space. I'm the X on my aeronautical. What? Shit get crazy. Keep my head down, stay true to the game. Never know when the collision takes you out, nobody to blame. Charge it to the game, we keep playing. 17 weeks being my road to glory. Break it off for the buy-in. Lean on back, stack your chips on the table. Now you ready for this story? Apathy, malaise and low energy, feeling the air. To me and my dog creep on the scene. 2 aces drafted with high hopes. Lights, camera, action. Already learned the ropes. Heavy hitters in the building, watch them stare as we play. Make on this field of green. From the Bay Lane marks, get on out the way. This here major talent now on display. 2 jokers in the deck, right? 2 black kings about to chuck deuces to the sky. Since you ain't really know, let the groove hit you while I proceed to go and make this play. Waking up to a brand new day. Clear, bright blue skies. Air staying fresh and much cleaner. Welcome to the Bay where the grass is always greener. And much more potent. Trees growing wild and free. Land of the sticky icky. Rules didn't change. Favoring the users. Boys from the ghetto mind getting tricky. Low-key shout out to Clutch City. The dream did its thing, brought it back to back. Now it's our time to pimp this game. City of cream witness a lethal pass in the tag. Charge it to the game, we keep playing. 17 weeks being my road to glory. Break it off for the buy-in. Lean on back, stack your chips on the table. Now you ready for this story? Apathy, malaise and low energy, feeling the air. To me and my dog creep on the scene. 2 aces drafted with high hopes. Lights, camera, action. Already learned the rope. Heavy hitters in the building, watch them stare as we play. Make on this field of green. From the Bay Lane marks, get on out the way. This here major talent now on display. 2 jokers in the deck, right? 2 black kings about to chuck deuces to the sky. Since you ain't really know, let the groove hit you while I proceed to go and make this play. So now you know. Stay on the sidelines if you choose. With these cards, we ain't gonna lose. We like to boogie.
All right. We are here on midnight Mondays here at GAB Sports, and it's your guy, Young Moolah. The Moolah Express is ready to take flight into these BBM streets. Yes, we are drafting a Best Ball Mania contest here tonight over here on Underdog, and we're going to go ahead and get to that very shortly. But I did want to go over that graphic that I did have up here on display. And if you look at this graphic here, because we're talking about the BBM, right? And the BBM, we're talking about, these are the last 3 winners of the BBM, the last 3 drafts, when they took place, the dates, the structure, the construction, and also how they started their drafts, right? Because I know there's a lot of guys and gals and people out here who are thinking that there's only one way to win this thing, right? You know, you got to get all these running backs early in the contest. And so if we look at the last 3 winners, 2 of them only took 1 running back in the first 6 picks of the draft. That's 1 running back, folks, in the first 6 picks. And one of them, BBM 5, which was L. Grew, took 2 running backs in the first 6 rounds. So I don't really want to hear about all this running back talk about you got to get the running backs early and often in order to win these big contests. Now, is it possible that you can do that and still win? Yes. But these are the facts here. BBM 4, BBM 5, BBM 6, and we are on BBM 7. None of these people took heavy running back builds early in the contest, right? They all started off with a wide receiver, in fact, in the first round. And that is your poll question today, is that what do you prefer to do? Do you prefer to take a running back or a wide receiver in these contests? And also, notice the dates. We got June 1st last year, June 19th, 2 years ago, August 28th, a couple of years ago, right? What does that tell you? That tells you that this is winning time. You're in the midst of winning time. This is the winning time. This is when you got to draft at your best, right? You've gathered all your information throughout the whole offseason. You know, you've calculated your odds on what you need to do. You've kind of scouted the competition, and then you set your plan, and now your plan is being enacted, right? You put the plan in motion. At least that's what you should be doing, because that's what we do here at GAB Sports, right? We done scouted everybody out here, all the competition. We got the consensus thoughts out there in the open. And now we've put together that winning strategy where we're looking for all edges. We're pressing all the edges, and we're going to draft a little differently than people out here, right? We're going to just zig a little bit off the path, you know, and make things happen in a little different way, right? And going by the history where the winner we see has drafted a receiver in the first round, we might get into that today as we jump into this BBM. We might just follow that lead, right? We might follow that same lead to the winning circle, right? Let's go ahead and check in with our chat here. We got K-Space. Yes, sir. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate you joining us. K-Space, I've been yearning to see this stat. Yeah, it's here, man. It is here. All right. Appreciate you. Is the background real or AI? It's whatever you want it to be. It's real. It's AI. It's part of the collection. It's not part of the collection. Whatever you want it to be, it's what it is, okay? And so we at GAB Sports, we don't care what's real. We don't care what's not real. We're going to show you what we want to show and what we're going to show you. We ain't going to show you our exposures. They ain't real. We don't want to give you no rankings. They ain't real. We just going to do our thing, man. So the collection is real. The way I present it might not be. So it's all about using your imagination out here, right? So we go ahead and do our thing any kind of way, every kind of way. And hope you enjoy the show. And so we want to go ahead and kick off this. All right. Love the sky. Love all that. Appreciate you, man. Love you too, man. You show me love, I show you love. Go ahead and smash that like as you come on here. But we are going to jump into a BBM, man. We're not going to waste any time, man. We want to get the show started. We want to get the show cracking, and we want to get this draft underway. I don't know how long we got to wait. How long we going to have to wait? I really don't know how long we going to have to wait up in here. Our guy, Alan F., the man, the myth, the legend. Appreciate you for coming on in. And so let's go ahead and jump in this BBM, man, because I don't think it's going to fill so quickly. I don't know if these streets are out here like this tonight, right? Let's see. Did you guys all tune into the poll there? Did you all go ahead and answer that poll question? Appreciate it if you would. What do you prefer to draft, a running back or receiver in the first round of these contests? All right, so let's see what we got going on here in these best ball streets. We got the best ball mania, right? And let's see if it's awake right now, man, because I don't know if it's awake, but we're going to find out right here and right now. We're not going to give no countdowns or nothing. Jump in right now. I suggest you jump in right now because I'm jumping in right now. Go ahead, jump in BPM 7 right now. We want to see where it's at. Waiting on 5 people, right? See, I knew it wouldn't fill up right away because there's probably not a lot of people out here on these BBM streets right now. That's why we like to come in at midnight Eastern time so we can catch the stragglers, the late people that are about to go to sleep, and they say, hey, man, let me go draft another draft. And then they're kind of a little sleepy. While we're here on the West Coast, we feeling rather great. Just got back from a nice dinner, and I'm feeling really good. I'm not hungry. I'm not sleepy. I'm ready to draft. I'm ready to focus, get locked in. And that's how we're going to do it, man. We're going to stay locked in because this is what? Winning time, man. Anybody that tells you anything different, I don't know what they're telling you, because the winners are drafted right around this period, right? June, July, early August. That little window there where you got all that misinformation coming in right ahead of the camps. And now you got an overload of information coming in as training camps started. So you're going to get a lot of variety of different things out here. And so now we got our guy off night in a 2 spot. Did our guy K-Space, you in here? We got the wall, Jim Waller. I see him at the 7th spot. I know who that is. And I don't know many other plays in there. But if you're in our lobby and or chat room and you want a team review, go ahead and let yourself be known that you are in this draft. And we'll go ahead and make that happen once we are done. And so we are going to go ahead and come out of the 10 hole, which is perfectly fine. I'm okay being in the 10 spot. I think it's one of those things where I can do a lot of different things there. I know a lot of people are kind of just probably going running back all the time in the 10th hole. But as you saw from our graphic, the winning lineups for the last 3 BBMs, they start off with a wide receiver. So let's see if we can make that happen. Because I'm following the winners, man. Yeah, I'm going to follow the winning strategy. We're going to see if we can make that happen out of the 10 hole, right? Because we walk it like we talk it. Over here at GAB Sports, we are not capping. We never cap. No fillers, no fluff, no cap. We're going to come with what we say we're going to come with. And so if it's an opportunity for me to draft a receiver right here, I'm drafting a receiver right here. That's all I know. We'll see how it works out. Because it may come down to where we can't even do that. Okay, let's see how this draft has started off. This draft has started off with anything out of the ordinary. Did anybody get pulled up? What? We got Chase in the number 2 hole. All right. Getting a little froggish already out here. All right. I'm not mad at it. Okay. Let's see how it works out. See how you land that plane. Our guy off night. And you gave the guy in third slot. He's like, what? I got Bichon. He ran to the podium. He beat Roger Goodell to the podium and put that pick in there. All right. CeeDee Lamb. Jefferson. We going with the Cowboys. Yeah. Cowboys. Ladies, don't let your boys grow up to be cowboys. But we like the Cowboys this year, so we going to rock with the Cowboys, man. Cowboys going to score a lot of points this year, and we will be right there to scoop those points up. No doubt. Yes, we will. All right. Let's see what else we are looking to do here out of the 10 spot. Okay, we didn't get that one. So should we go ahead and do this? Oh, we'll go ahead and mix it up. I normally don't take this guy right here in this spot, but we'll mix it up. Since we don't have this combination, we're going to go ahead and make that combination happen. We're going to go ahead and take a Chase Brown share because you got to mix things up. And 99% of the time, I'm taking Big Dog right there. No doubt about it. But this 1 percentile, we're going to go with Chase Brown ahead of him. Yeah, this ain't a PPR, so don't try this at home, man. I'm not recommending this, but I'm only doing it because we like to mix things up. And so we're going to go ahead and rock it right here. But Chase Brown should not be going over Derrick Henry under normal circumstances. But we'll go ahead and mix it up right here, man. That's all I'm saying. We're going to mix it up. Why? Because this is one of our final BBMs, right? We don't have a lot of shows left till the season start on Monday because we only do our BBMs on midnight Mondays. And so we're going to have to go ahead and do things a little differently sometimes, right? And that is one of the things we're going to mix up. So we went ahead and brought Chase Brown up ahead of, even though he might not be at the top of our ranking, but we just mixed it up. Got CeeDee Lamb, Chase Brown, and we'll see how the board plays out in the next couple of rounds. Thank you for joining us here at GAB Sports Midnight Mondays, where we come in and draft a BBM right at the stroke of midnight. It is 12:02 a.m. Eastern time. And so we're going to go ahead and rock this like that, man. Rock this, rock that. All right, and let's go ahead and turn on a little bit of background to kind of take away some of the dead. Yeah, I think the with what's happening as in past years. I mean, right now you got a lot of new people coming into the streets, right? But overall, as I've been drafting since February, yeah, first day that the contest came out, I was drafting and we were streaming. So this is nothing that new. We've been here the whole time. Got a lot of new people coming in, you know, giving you all this expert advice when they ain't no damn experts. But I'm not claiming to be an expert either, but I guarantee you what, I know how to play this damn best ball. Yeah, we know how to play that. And so we come with our own strategies, which we have documented here in our roadmap to week 17 that we unveiled for our pre-draft contests. And so a lot of that stuff still applies to me, for me, and I implement a lot of that same strategic angles as I did in the pre-draft. So go ahead and check that out here in the archives. We also have DFS coming up once the season starts, our daily fantasy sports content, where we are in the streets as well, heavily in these DFS streets. And so we are on the clock. Oh, let me not get too sidetracked. We'll go ahead and take this guy because we're high on this guy. Yeah, we're high on this guy right there. We're going to take him. We'll take him at 31. What was that? 33, 34? Oh, yeah, we was at 34. We got Ibuka. Oh, yeah. That's a win. That's already a win. Yeah. We got Ibuka as one of the potential breakout stars of this 2026 campaign. And we're going to go ahead and stick with that same division. Go ahead and give us Tetaroa McMillan coming out of the NFC South. We like a lot of the things that they're going to be able to do there out of that NFC South. And Chase Brown, being on the Cincinnati Bengals, plays both of those teams. They're on the schedule. Now, they're probably not in the playoffs. Let me double check if they are on. Oh, I think Carolina, Cincinnati is in the playoffs, actually. That could be a week 15 matchup, if I'm not mistaken. I think Carolina does play at Cincinnati, maybe. Let me check it out. Let me double check just for this verification. Since we are 13 picks away, as we are rounding around to the fifth turn, let's see what they got. All right, so we got Cincinnati, Carolina. That's what we were looking for, to verify if that is a week 15 matchup, which I believe it is. So we got some correlation potentially already. Not the divisional correlation. That's already built in. But yeah, let's see that. Carolina is indeed hosting Cincinnati. So they'll be hosting Cincinnati week 15. We hope to be there, still alive with this team. Because week 15, people always try to focus on week 17. Well, sometimes you got to focus maybe on week 15 too, because to get to week 17, guess what you got to do before that? You got to get out of week 15 before you get to week 17. Yeah, that's pretty critical, because I'm sure there's a lot of teams that are like, oh man, if I would have advanced, I would have won the BBM. Yeah, there's always going to be those kind of stories where that last week you would have scored hella points. You would have scored more than everybody, but you didn't make it there. That's the key thing, right? You got to make it there. And so we don't want to be left holding that kind of bag. That's why we might be targeting week 15 on this draft, since we already started it off like that. Let's see what else kind of week 15 correlation we can get. Tampa Bay. Who's Tampa Bay play week 15? New Orleans. Who Dallas plays week 15? Rams. All right. So let's see if we can work some of that into this build here. Some week 15 correlation. I think we can do it. All right, let's see what happens here. Because I know one thing we ain't going to do. We ain't going to chase something. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm doing. You already know. LaMarvelous. Step on over into the Moolah Express. You got a first class seat waiting for you. LaMarvelous. We taking you to the Moolah Island, right? Yeah, this is not Epstein. This is the Moolah Island. We got legal of age. Everybody's on the right track. We aren't doing anything against the law, but we go to the Moolah Island. We got beaches. We got masseuses. We got cabanas. We got all the healthy chefs cooking all the healthy foods. We got everything at the Moolah Island. We give you all the treatment you need to get you ready for the season. And our guy, Lamar Jackson, has joined the Moolah Express. They scared of this guy. I know. Everybody's out here scared of this guy. Why? Why are y'all scared of this guy? Why are y'all scared of Jadarian Price? Tell me. Anybody give me a good reason? Because of George Halani? Get the fuck out of here. Because of Zach Charbonnet? Go sit in the goddamn corner. Who are these dudes? Who are these average jag backs? Just another guy backs that you're talking about you're scared of for Jadarian Price, who's showing all the elite traits of a special back. He's got the vision. You can see the holes. I got the change of direction. I changed direction in one step and without losing any speed. Are you listening? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because these are the traits that matter. He's got the burst through the hole. I see the hole. I'm through it already. He's got those kinds of things. Those dudes don't got that. He's got the soft hands. He's got elite feet. The feet are able to make people miss in a tight space. Do you hear what I'm saying? Are you listening? If you're listening, then you're going to understand that those dudes can't touch Jadarian Price, the Halanis, the Eugene Wilsons, the damn Zach Charbonnets. These are scrubs compared to this dude's skill set and elite talent level. It's not even a question. So he's outclassing these dudes from the start, and Jadarian Price will be a stud. Yeah, he's taking us to the winner's circle on this draft right here. And so we don't give a damn about no Halani. We don't give a damn about no Charbonnet. This is the Jadarian Price show. Yeah. They drafted him in the first round. He's already showing what he's made of. His own defense, which is an elite defense. Did you watch the Hard Knock special? His own defense was like, I don't know about this guy, man. This guy, he was there and then he disappeared. What happened? Did they ever said that about Charbonnet, this defense? No, they just went and put their shoulder and start Charbonnet's belly and took him to the ground because he's just going to run straight into the defense. He's not special. He get 3.7 yards a carry. Who the fuck is Charbonnet? We don't care about no damn Charbonnet. All right, so that's my little tirade on that little thing y'all keep worrying about. Just stop worrying. Stop worrying. All right, we rocking with this one. Give me Cortland Sutton. Give me Cortland Sutton because nobody else is trying to draft him. And so we'll draft him. Since nobody else wants him, we'll take him. All right. You are rocking with GAB Sports here on Midnight Mondays, where we jumped into a BBM draft, and it's a little bit after midnight right here on Monday. And so we got this BBM going right here, BBM 7. We only got maybe about 4 more BBMs to do after this. And so we are going to go ahead and save those for our Monday night shows. Yeah, they swallowed up all the quarterbacks. Why? Because they're scared. I know, they're scared. We're going with Jonathan Brooks because we ain't never scared. We're going to push the quarterback down the pike. We're pushing the quarterbacks down the pike. Oh, no, we already got one. I forgot about that. Yeah, we got LaMarvelous, man. What am I thinking? We don't even need a quarterback anyway, so I wasn't worried about it. I knew something was making me feel good about not having a quarterback right here. I was like, I already got the dude. We got the number 1 stunner, man. He's top 2, top 3. Already out the gate. We already know this. LaMarvelous. What's good? I got Game Tight. How you doing, my man? Appreciate it. I got Game Tight. He came on with us last Friday on Fiesta Fridays, and he's just the guy that you want to maybe avoid out in these streets because, you know, I got Game Tight, man. Knows how to put some teams together. Appreciate you for checking on that. I got Game Tight. Check out that episode of me and Game Tight on Fiesta Fridays. It was very entertaining, very informative, and you're probably going to learn a few things from watching that show. I promise you. You probably will. So I got Alan F. with the laugh emojis. All right, let's go ahead and give you guys a better view of this draft. And so we'll go ahead and see what's going on here. As we have what is our build so far? We got a 1-3-4-0 coming out of the 10 spot through 8 rounds. Our guy Off Night has 3 quarterbacks. What are you doing over there, fella? Got 3 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, and 4 receivers. So he's built a stacked quarterback room. And I don't know, man. I don't know about that. But you got them all stacked up. So that's one good thing. So you do have a lot of outs. These are the kind of teams that probably will be dangerous, though, because they got a lot of different combinations. So if this type of team that Off Night is building gets to the playoffs, they will be dangerous. I will give them that because they got a lot of outs, a lot of avenues to kind of get some points on any given week. Let's see how you land the plane, though. Let's see how you land the plane. Because that's the key, man. You got to land these planes now. Because the drafts, everybody's draft looks great in the first 8-9 rounds. You got to be able to land the plane. All right. Do we want to do that? We're going to get a worthy share. I hate this guy, but guess what? It ain't about what I like. It's about sometimes putting together different combinations. And so a guy like a worthy gives me a little bit of different combination of what I normally have here. But honestly, I don't think he's any good. But guess what? I could be wrong. That's the whole thing about winning time. When it's winning time out here, you got to question your own positions, right? You got to question the takes you've held all season long. I've had certain takes that you kind of hold true, right? You should be like, keep hammering. This guy ain't going to do shit. This guy's going to break out. Well, this is winning time. So winning time, you got to even check back with your own positions and see if you still want to hold those positions, or do you want to allow a little bit of leeway for you to be wrong? Oh, we got this guy. Oh, you gave me Harold Fannin Jr. in the 10th round. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, we'll take that one. We will take that one. Give us a little bit more correlation because I know Cleveland plays the NFC South as well. He plays Lamar as well. He plays Chase Brown as well. So I know there's some games that probably will come in the playoffs where Cleveland is on the schedule of a couple of these teams. And so this is how you kind of got to build in some correlation sometimes with teams correlation of divisional correlation, not necessarily their own division, every team plays 2 other divisions, right? The whole division. So the NFC North plays both South divisions, the AFC South as well as the NFC South. So we built in some NFC South versus AFC North correlation in this build here. And we got a 3, 5, 1 through 10. Okay, so let's see how we want to go ahead and complete the mission here. We probably want to add, all our positions are open. We don't have to focus on that one position. We can focus on any position. What we're going to focus on is getting some value, because I believe this room is allowing us to get value. Yeah, so we're just going to take it. Whatever you guys want to give me, I'll take it. I'll gladly take it, man. So go ahead, send us something of use here in the 11th round. We'll thank you when we cash our receipts. All right? The Moolah Express will be like, deuces, peace. We're just going to go to the cash here and say, this is from draft room 225 on Monday, April 10th. And they gave us a winning ticket, right, out of this draft room. So that's how we're going to take it. And we might tip all y'all. A couple hundred, right? Once we take the $2 million ticket down, we'll go ahead and give y'all a couple hundred for allowing us to build this whipola. For you guys allowed us to build this whipola out of the 10th hole. So we'll give y'all a little something, man. Yeah. Once we take the $2 million down, we'll give y'all a little something. Tip you. On me. Drinks on me. All right. So we're going to go ahead and continue to rock this draft. Let's see what we want to do here in the 11th round, because I'm sure they let something come my way. I'm sure of it. Yeah. We're going to scoop it up with glee. Let me load up the queue with whoever I wanted to see in there. And we will take them guys. Oh, man, my thing froze up. I don't like this. My screen froze. I had to refresh. I hope I'm not on the clock already or nothing. What happened, man? See, the app has been tripping lately, man. Man, they're trying to screw me. They're trying to screw you, boy, in a live draft. It's not loading. It is not loading. I'm on the clock. I probably missed my pick. What the hell? What the hell happened? Draft. Yeah, I knew they was going to screw me. Hey, man. Okay, that's who I wanted. He was at the top of the queue. They auto-drafted it, but it's still locking up. Anybody else experiencing any issues, tech issues out here on the draft app? I'm on my laptop, so let me know if you are too, because I'm definitely getting some issues. They almost pissed me off right there. Let me load up my queue so they don't screw me. Let me load up the queue, because they are fucking around with my money, man. Don't fuck around with my money, man. You better get my shit correct, man. But, yeah, this app is not cooperating. It just froze up one more time. Man. This app is tripping. Come on, man. All right, we got Tracy. All right, yeah. Yeah, this app is acting up, man. I'm not going to sweat it, so I got my phone open too, because the desktop app is not acting correctly. They are freezing up. I am hot. They are acting up, man. So let's go ahead and get our queue filled up. We can't mess around and trust this app. We got to fill up the queue in the order we want everything. So it's getting a little sidetracked. So it threw me off my whole mojo, man, with all this acting up. So Underdog, get your shit together. I know you've been laying people off who are qualified, and you probably brought in some Doge motherfuckers who don't know what the fuck they doing. Get them Doge motherfuckers up out of there, because they don't know what the hell they doing. So put some people back in there on the payroll who knew what they were doing, right? And so let's go ahead and get this right. Get your app together, man. I am not happy. Not a happy client. So get it together. We out here hustling, man. We out here bringing clients to you, streaming drafts, and y'all fucking up the app. Get it together, Underdog. I'm going to write y'all a nice little stern letter. I will, too. Yeah. You can't have this. Is inexcusable, man. This is winning time, man. Don't y'all hear me? This is winning time. You can't be out here messing with my money when I'm trying to get shit right. And you over here messing my drafts up. And don't fuck with me, man. Time for this bullshit, man. You better get your shit together, Underdog. But we love you, on the other hand. But, because you got some good contests. But you got to get it right, man. You got to get this together, man. Can't be out here messing up the drafts, man. All right, let's see what we're going to do. See, they didn't threw me off. Now I got to see where I want to go with my next kind of moves. I had everything all mapped out. Now I got to make a detour. Let's make this detour. Because the plane might have to make an emergency landing. The Moolah Express. We were on our way to Cashville. Now we might have to make a detour. We're going to go to Moolah Island. Because we got all the fuel there. We got all the safes there. If we need a little extra bread, we'll just go stop there. So we can load up another group of patrons. Uh-oh. Give me Woody. Give me Woodrow. We're going with Woodrow. Woodrow Marks. We'll take him. We'll take Woodrow. No, they didn't. No, they did not. No, they did not. It's probably off night. Let me go look. It's probably off night. Who took him? I knew it. I knew it was off night. Who took Marshawn Lloyd at 146? What are y'all doing out here? Don't y'all know that's in the BBM? You can't do things like that. What is he doing? You can't pull dudes up like that. That's way too far. We got him at 200 for weeks and weeks and weeks. And that's what we're saying, everybody. Our bags are already packed. That's why we're not worried about these last few BBMs. We're just doing different combinations because our bags are packed. We got 90% of our BBMs already in the books. We only got 4 more left. So we're not worried about chasing anybody. We are going to go ahead and stick with our bags because we got a fistful of bags of everybody who everybody's chasing. We got a fistful of bags. All the valuable, all of the desirables, all of the hyped ups. We got all those dudes. We packed them already. They already on their way to Moolah Island. We already there, ready to party, ready to have a celebration, man. It's a celebration. Yep, we ready to do our thing, man. So go ahead and join us. Go ahead and join us. Yeah. We only got a few more of these. Shit, we might do another one tonight. I don't know. If the streets are going to be this accommodating. If y'all going to be this accommodating for us out here, we might do another damn draft. Because we got a whip. We got a whip. What is a whip, you say? A whip is a team that if it gets to the playoffs, you are in trouble. That's what a whip means. Means that it's going to do damage. It does damage if it gets to the playoffs. We ain't just trying to make the playoffs. When we make the playoffs, we want to do damage. Yeah. We want to bring home the bacon. We want to be in the winner's circle. So we drafting teams that if it make it there, you're in trouble. All right. Let's go. Let's go and bring this one home. We got how many more clicks? All right. Yeah, I know who y'all want to click. I know y'all want to chase all these dudes. I already know, man. I know. I know who you want. I know the names. And so we're going to add other names. We're not going to add those names that y'all want to chase. We're going to add other names. Because I already know y'all going to take the dude that I want. I already know y'all going to take him. Because, you know, the Moolah knows these things. Y'all going to draft him 45 picks ahead of his ADP. And it's all right. I'll just wait. Get him on another team. So we are here in the 15th round here on Midnight Mondays. And you are in the comfort zone, the no-fly zone. We pass all the no-fly zones. We go above them and below them and all that. We don't want to be detected. But the Moolah Express, we got too much stuff for anybody to be trying to monitor us. Because, you know, we going to have a ball, man. And so the Moolah Express is in the no-fly zone. They didn't detect us. We fly in stealth. And we are headed to Cashville, USA. Yeah. The bags are already packed. The winners already drafted. I'm just drafting my second place winners now. These teams are coming in second because my first place is already drafted. Yeah. These are the second place ones. All right. What are we going to do here? This dude got hella receivers. He better not take my receiver. I'm not even going to give him a chance to. You take my dude, I'm going to be pissed. So we're going to jump in front of all of y'all and take my dude. We're going to take Jacoby. Yeah, because we got Lamar. Yeah, you ain't been watching the news? You didn't know that this dude is showing out? I'm sure you know. But we're the one with Lamar, so I'm making sure I'm locking that one up. Right there. We taking that guy ahead of his ADP. Because I know you guys is going to take him. Probably right here on the corner. Screw me all up. So we taking him. Because we're the one who built it already. We built it. We built this arc. So we're going to go ahead and play with it. All right. Let's see who we want to mess with now. Wow, all the tight ends are going. So we'll get our second. We'll get our guy, Pat Fryer Muth. The Muth, as they call him in Steeler land. The Muth. And hopefully, then they just give him a contract. He should have a big role still. Everybody's worried. Oh, no, they gave the other guy a contract. Darnell Washington, the blocker. And so, are you guys worried about that as well? Because, see, I don't be worried about stuff. You know, I don't worry about too much that's happening out here. Fantasy Fitness IO, what's happening, my guy? Check out our guy, Fantasy Fitness IO. He has a channel as well. And if you don't know, he's streaming. He's got a good little angle and everything. I've been checking you out. Fantasy Fitness IO. A little different. And so check him out. Give him a look. Give him a subscription. And we got our guy Hartman as well, of Hartman Fantasy Football. He was on with us yesterday in our Sunday Knockout Brunch. It was a hell of a show where we pitted two wide receivers, real close ADPs against one another, and somebody got knocked the fuck out. So go ahead and check that out. And you can see that here in the archives here at GAB Sports. And we are coming at you tonight with Midnight Mondays, where we drafted a BBM contest. We are definitely going to draft another contest, as our guy Game Tight is asking. Yep, we're going to draft another draft. I'm not sure what it's going to be. I only got 2 more pit bulls, so I think I might want to hold those. So it'll probably be a puppy. We'll do a puppy, and then we might go on drafters, see what's offered over there. Late night drafters. I think drafters is hard to fill at night, though, but we'll see after we do a puppy. We'll do a puppy here, and that might be it, or we might add another one. Come on and smash the like button as you enter the building. We appreciate you, as we have a subscriber goal that we want to tell you about. We have a goal. We are trying to reach 300 subscribers before the beginning of the regular season, right? And so that gives us a little bit more than a month So time is running out. If you want to go ahead and help us get to this goal, because in the end, you guys are going to be the beneficiaries. Because I tell you what, my week 1 DFS plays are going to be loaded for bear, right? We are coming out with guns blazing for week 1 DFS picks. And so you can get those for free if we reach this 300 subscriber goal. Otherwise, those will be behind paywall. And so it's coming out hot, man. They coming out hot off the presses. Because we're already digging into the slate a little bit. And obviously, we want to keep abreast of all the latest news because people are dropping like flies in these camps. So we're going to go ahead and reach that goal. And we will also give you our free NFL picks for that week. All right, so go ahead and then help us get to that 300 subscribers. Subscribe now if you haven't already. Appreciate you. Smash the like as you enter the building. And so let's go ahead and do this. We're about to be on the clock here in a second. Yeah, where we at? 17th round? Oh, it's winding down. What do we got? We got 2 quarterbacks. Do we need a late quarterback? Is anybody worth even taking this late? I don't think so. We're going to add this guy. We don't normally add this guy. But since we are betting a little bit on that Baltimore game, we'll add a Gesicki. We'll add a Mike Gesicki. He might be irrelevant at that point. Right? Could be. Okay, let's see. We'll probably just go another running back. Lamar's got to deliver us the championship. That's what this lineup is telling us. Lamar, you got to deliver us the championship, man. If you don't, then this team ain't winning. Sometimes you got to bet a little, like a thin bet. And when I say thin, there's no room for error. You can't miss any games, Lamar. There's no room for error. You got to be electric all year, Lamar. There's no room for error. The team has to score a lot of points. So, yeah, we're banking on Lamar to win it for us in this lineup. And now we got to add Kalen Black. Low contingency value. So we are liking this team. It's a pretty good team. Overall, not going to complain. Let's see who we got in here to give a review to. We got our guy, Alan F. Off night in the 2-hole. We got an interesting build. We'll go ahead and give him a review. And let's see. Anybody else in here would like a review? Let me know. Because we can go through it really quick because we want to go ahead and jump in another draft as soon as possible. And that will certainly be the puppy, I believe. Yes, so we'll go ahead and jump into another draft, man. As we are winding down here on this BBM 7. All right, it's freezing up again, man. All right, these people is tripping, man. I don't know why it's tripping like this. But we will go ahead and have our backup on the ready, which is our trusty phone. So we'll go ahead and keep it on standby in case this desktop app keeps acting up. We're going to have to draft off the phone, man. Unfortunately, we're going to make some of these picks maybe on the phone. But I'm okay with that if I have to. We can't be missing out on our valuable picks. But luckily, we didn't miss any picks with their technical issues. We still got pretty much everything we wanted. Thank you all out there again. Appreciate y'all. And so we got a 2673. All right, so we're going to go ahead and review our guy off night's team first. Okay. Let's see what happened out here. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the other screen so we can review our teams here. It's now done. Okay, let's go ahead and check it out. So we got our guy off night out of the 2-hole. Let's see what he got. He got a 3.582, and I saw that capital you spent on those quarterbacks. We'll see how that works out. I'm typically never going to do this, but sometimes you got to be unique in these streets, and you know that uniqueness will sometimes pay off royally because nobody's going to beat this quarterback room. Obviously, it's got Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, and Brock Purdy, 3 very top flight quarterbacks. So in any given week, you got a high floor on your quarterback with a big ceiling as well. So that is definitely an unmatched room. Okay, let's see what your running back room looks like. Got Bashal Tootin. Then he waited all the way to get Jordan Mason, 9th round. Okay. Then you got Jonah Coleman, Marshawn Lloyd, LaQuint Allen. So we double up on that Jacksonville. teammates, which I like that kind of a style of drafting to double up on certain dudes when they're in a committee type thing. And so we'll see if that works out. But it's a very thin backfield, I will say, but we'll see how that works out for you. Let's see what the receivers look like. Oh, got some studs up top for sure. Jamar Chase, George Pickens, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans. So he's got the studs already leading the pack. And then he got a good, strong Mike Evans with scribbling, who's making a lot of noise over there in training camp. A.D. Mitchell, Dontavian Wicks, Cyrus Allen, very good receiver room. So your strengths are obviously quarterback, receiver, right? Be great if this was a PPR, but it's not. But still, you should be okay in those two categories. And the tight end room is very thin as well. So you went thin on a couple spots, tight end and running back. That could be your bugaboo there, but there's a way where this gets there as well. Whereas Facial Tootin is the shit, which we may expect him to be, right? We expect some big things out of him. So if he delivers on that promise, this team could get there. I can see that. So I like the unique approach. Can't hate on that. And good luck to you off night. All right. And so now we got our team over here out of the 10 hole, right? We didn't try to do anything spectacular. We just went, go with what was falling into our lap, right? So we got a 2, 6, 7, 3, but we did want to go with a receiver in the first round. So I even bypassed some of the guys that I like, and I took a receiver instead, just to get a little bit different and also to follow the lead of all the winning lineups, right? The winning lineups of the past 3 years have all drafted a receiver the past 3 years, a receiver in the first round, and only one running back in the first 6 rounds, and only one dude did 2 running backs. So we kind of followed that model. We got 2 backs in the first 6 rounds as well. And so we got Lamar Jackson, Bryce Young. I'm okay with that, with that quarterback room. 2 guys who, are entrenched in their teams, right? And they should have some big years, right? I think Bryce Young could have his best years yet. He's in a contract year. And guess what? Lamar is also playing for the bag. And people want to say, oh, well, maybe that doesn't matter that much because the statistics prove this and data proves that. Don't give a fuck what the data says. I know athletes, how athletes think. I'm an athlete, right? I played at a very high level. I've competed against professional athletes. I've trained with professional athletes in my lifetime. I know how athletes think. When the bag is at stake, there's no playtime. They are going to be highly motivated. Their agents are in their ear letting them know, hey, man, if you want this kind of a deal, you got to go get certain incentives. You got to go get certain milestones. So that is definitely an impetus for dudes to have big years is a contract negotiation, a contract year. No doubt about it. It plays into the equation of how athletes will prepare during that season and how more focused they may be and how better shape they might be in. All that is coming into play. So Lamar is on a vengeful tour right here. I can guarantee you. He will be trying to break the bank, and so he's going to break some ass out there. He's going to be out there trying to kill everybody week in, week out. Book it. So we rocking with some Lamar Jackson this year just off of that. We got Chase Brown, Jadarian Price, Jonathan Brooks, Tyrone Tracy, Woody Marks, and Kalen Black. So we went with 6 backs. We got Chase Brown, Jadarian Price, holding the fort down. Jonathan Brooks, upside guy. We got him in the 8th. Tyrone Tracy, he's got a role and he's got some contingency value. So we'll go ahead and rock with him. We got Woody Marks. He's got a role and he's got some contingency value. Kalen Black, pretty much a handcuff on that lethal San Francisco 49ers team. So he's one of those guys that we like to take at the end of drafts where if he gets in, he'll be able to do something, right? It's not, I don't like taking dudes at the end of the draft who, when they get in, they ain't going to do shit anyway, right? Some of these dudes ain't going to do shit if they get in because they either on a bad team, they don't have no talent, or they in a timeshare, even if they get in. But if this dude gets in, if CMC goes down, Kalen Black is starting if CMC goes down. So he's going to be able to do something on a high-powered offense. So we're looking for those angles that if he gets in, he will rip shit up. All right, we got our wide receiver room, CeeDee Lamb, Emeka Egbuka, Tetairoa McMillan, Cortland Sutton, Xavier Worthy, Jaden Higgins. Man, how did y'all let me keep getting all these players, man? Let me just, can I drop the mic right here on the floor and just say, let me go over this again. CeeDee Lamb, Emeka Egbuka, Tetero McGillen, Cortland Sutton, Xavier Worthy, Jaden Higgins, Jacoby Lane. We got a whip. And then we got Harold Fannin, Pat Frymouth, Mike Gesicki. So this, I look at this as a pretty balanced team. There's no weak rooms. And so that's also another avenue of how you got to get there. Don't have any weaknesses. You know, you got to have that body armor, man, where you just can't be penetrated. You can't beat my tight end room. It's solid, it's strong. You can't beat the running back room. It's solid, it's strong. You can't beat the receiver room. It's solid, it's strong. You can't beat the quarterback room other than the off night. But everybody else, I'm just as good as anybody else. So we look at it like, don't have any weaknesses on some of your builds. And this is one of those kind of builds. There's no weaknesses. All right, we'll go ahead and take that. We'll take our chances in this BBM7 with that approach. Good luck to all in this BBM7. And we'll go ahead and jump in our next draft right here. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do this, Brutus. We'll check in with the chat, see what's going on. Game tight. Puppy sounds dope. Yep, we're going to go ahead and jump in that. Puppy, we broke his foot. Hey, man, funds are running low all across this landscape, man. We all in the same boat. So let's go ahead and do this, man. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do it with the puppy, man. He's cracking up. All right. Let's go ahead and do this like Brutus. We are going to jump in the puppy. We're going to give you a countdown on this one. So if you are ready, willing, and able to join the puppy, let's go ahead and count this one down. We are jumping in the puppy. Puppy 3 and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are entering in the puppy 3 right here, right now. Oh, one person left. I hope you got in already because I was probably one of the last ones. And so we are about to start right now. It's kicking off here on GAB Sports Midnight Mondays as we just did our BBM draft for the night. We got game tight right next to me. Oh, man, I'm glad I'm on that side of you at least because I like to get the swing picks on the eighth or on the even rounds. And so let's see, because we're going to be competing for some of the same players. I already know this. And so we got our guy. Who else is in here? Anybody else in here? K-Space, you in here? All right. Hopefully you guys made it. If not, sorry about that, but it was only one left as I counted down. So hopefully you made it. Let us know if you made it in the draft, if you were trying to get in, or if you're in the overflow. Good luck in that one. So, yeah, we are here on Midnight Mondays. So we are going to go ahead and be in the, what, 8th spot or 7th spot? We're in the 8th spot. Game Tight is right next to us in the 7th spot. Slime Ball Barnes. Okay. Tell All Productions. Don't recognize any of these other names, but if you happen to be one of them, let us know. All right, so we got the 8 hovers. Going to take whatever's left over. Whatever's left that we like. And you know what we like. We don't care if you know, because we're going to just take whoever we like anyway. It's getting hot in this studio. And I knew it. I knew he was going to take Chinty. That's all right. We'll get a share of this guy. We always are okay of taking this guy, man. I'm on Raw. We good with this guy. We good with this guy, man. I'm on Raw. The Sun God. We will take plenty of shares of him. And let's go ahead, man. We got to get our correlating book out. Let's get our correlating book because we want to go ahead and make sure we correlate this one heavily. So let's see what Detroit's got on tap in the playoffs. We might want to correlate multiple matchups for those guys. Detroit's got all right, not going to tell you. Gonna keep it secret because it's only for my team. All right. We can roll with that one. We can roll with those guys. We can roll with those guys. And we are going to do that. We're going to correlate multiple games of Detroit. Starting right here. Yep. Starting right here. Is that the one? Do we want to pull the trigger? I got to talk to my agent. You sure we want to do that? Yeah. All right. Let's do it. We sure we want to do that? Yep. Let's do it. We got a week 16 matchup. Detroit hosting the Giants in the Motor City on artificial turf inside the building where there would be no weather implications. And guess what? Guess who's going to go nuclear? Right around week 15, 16. If we are in the playoffs with this team, you can put it already out there. This looks like 160-2 for Neighbors. 160-2 on the Detroit Lions, who don't have Terrion Arnold anymore. They don't have their number one cornerback. Why? Because he wanted to go gangster. He wanted to be a Hollywood gangster. He thought he was smart, but he was being a dumbass. And so they don't have their number one cornerback. Yes, that opens up the floodgates for all the top receivers in the league to have a field day against the Detroit Lions this year. And so we are going to attack them. Let me look who else I can get. Let's look. You know what we're going to do next. You already know. You already know. You should already know. But we're not going to give you a glimpse. We're going to let you have to see this, and you're just going to have to see it after I pick it. Because it's already in the works of how we want to build this team. We're going full correlation. ADP be damn. I don't give a fuck about no ADP. We go with what we want to build. I'm building a team. This is winning time. Winning time does not care about ADP. Winning time cares about how you build your roster. And we are building our roster for winning. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it like this. You thought Trey McBride was the dude to pick? No, it's this guy. It's this guy. We are pulling up Colston wobbling 20 picks. Probably about 13 picks, but whatever. We're pulling them up because we got a master plan of correlating the whole roster. The whole roster will be highly correlated, and I don't give a damn what you say about value because we're going by what we believe. We believe Colston Loveland can outdo Trey McBride. Yeah, that's definitely within the realm of possibilities. And we're getting master correlation. And we're getting a better offense. And we're getting a better quarterback. So, yeah, we're taking Colston Loveland ahead of Trey McBride. Yeah, don't think it's far-fetched. You better jump on that move, right? Because this is winning time, and you're not trying to draft anymore after these next couple of weeks. If you haven't put the winning pieces together, then you're going to be left holding the bag. We're trying to put the winning pieces together, right? So we got different strategies, different outlooks, different way of approaching this shit, because that's how we are going to roll in 2026. You already know what's coming. You already know. You already know the next pick. You should already know. The next pick is already written. It's already been done. When I made the Loveland pick, this was already made. You should have knew. This pick was already in the books. This pick was already written. It was written. It was written. We had Loveland Burden already in the queue. Yeah. And so we're going with a fully correlated team. Let's see what else we can do. Fully correlated lineup. Let's see what else we can do. What else can we do with the Detroit pick we made in the first round? Yeah. I think we figured it out. What we want to do next. I think we figured it out. What we want to do next. Yep. Let's do this like a Brutus. Let's do this like a Brutus. Oh, man. I saw Tootin get picked hella early. Where did Tootin go? What? In the third round? What are y'all doing out there? I ain't gonna be mad at you because I'm pulling Jews up too. Do what your heart tells you to do. Tootin in the third. It's a little dramatic, but it's okay, man. Do what your heart tells you to do. If you think that's the way to get you to your victory, do it, man. Do your thing. Because I think that way I do my thing is I'm going to get to victory. So if you think that's the way to get to your victory, do your thing and get to the victory, man. Yeah, I'm going to pump you up. You might be the first one up out of this pod. You might be the one that takes it all down, right? First place. So do your thing. Don't let nobody deter you to doing something else. Do what you need to do first and foremost. All right, we're going to add this guy. We are going to add this guy right here. Sir Knight Christian Watson. Yeah, we'll go ahead and add him right there, man. Let's see what else we are looking at. What else are we looking at? That guy. That guy. That guy. Oh, we got the queue loaded up. The queue is loaded up. This guy. This guy. Oh man, the queue is loaded up. I don't know, man. They are definitely going to give me something of value right here. They are definitely going to give me something of value, and I might have to pass on a certain guy just because. Where did the Dunze go? A Dunze's to my right. We're going to risk it, biscuit. You thought we was taking Caleb right here. We're going to risk it, biscuit. I'm going to let one of y'all take him because we saw something. We saw something weeks ago. We saw guy. We saw something. We saw a whole lot. Yeah. Just might be the best player on the New Orleans Saints. This guy right here. Yeah, I know he's a rookie, but he might be the best player on the New Orleans Saints offense. That is your rookie du jour, Jordan Tyson. Looking electric out there, boy. This boy is tearing shit up on the training camps already. Boy, he is looking spectacular out there. Looking like nobody can guard this dude. So we believe what we see. We don't let everybody else try to tell us what we see. We know what we see. So we come with the analysis. We come with the evaluations. And this week on Machiavellian Thoughts, we are going to go ahead and break it down for you with our traits that translate. A show where we're going to give you the insights into the mind of Moolah, the eyesight of Moolah, our knowledge on how we break down prospects. I'm giving y'all too much game, actually, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because it's called Machiavellian Thoughts. We're not going to hold any punches. We're going to just go ahead and blow y'all all out the water because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all looking at when y'all looking at prospects. And so we're going to break it down for you like we did in the pre-draft, but nobody was paying attention back then. If you was, you'd have been on Jadarian Price. If you was, you'd have been on Jordan Tyson. If you was, you would have been on some of these other dudes. And I was just trying to give y'all a game too, but you wasn't paying attention. So now I'm just going to throw it out here again and let you all know that we know what the fuck we looking at, man. That's the bottom line. We know what the fuck we looking at. And so we can evaluate out here with the best of them. And so we're going to go ahead and bring that to you on Machiavellian Thoughts here on Wednesday. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. What's our guy game tight gonna do? You was gonna hate on me? All right, man. You didn't hate on me, man. I knew I can get Caleb. We go ahead and pushed it through. We trusted the room to continue to build what they needed to build and not worry about what I was needing to build. So we trusted the room to go ahead and do our thing. And so we got that. And now we're going to catch up. We got to catch up at running back. Yeah, we know. We see it. Y'all see it. Everybody sees it. Let's go ahead and do it. Alan F. Burden loves You know it. We are go ahead and do what we got to do to get the job done, right? So we are banking on all that correlation we just got to go ahead and carry this team. If we make it to the finals, we got to get out of the pod first. We know that. We got to get out of the goddamn pod, man. So let's get out of this pod one way or another, by hook or by crook. We don't care how it happens. We don't care if we get injury, beneficiary of an injury. We don't care if we got to, run over everybody in the league. We don't care if we got to run over a brick wall, as Scatterbo tries to do every time. We don't care how we got to do it. We don't care if we got to climb the tallest buildings. We don't care if we got to crawl from out of a hole. And we don't care if we're buried alive and we got to dig through all of the dirt. We are going to get out of this room one way or another, man. We'll make it happen. As you are rocking with your guy, YUUNGMOOLAHH, here on Midnight Mondays, let's go ahead and continue the party. Oh, man. We're going to have to go with our instincts on this one. We're not drafting Chuba Hubbard, even though I would normally. We're going on there with instinct. We think this guy's going to have a big year. We're going to bank on that. We're going with our guy, Blake the Snake. Blake Corum in that LA Rams backfield, which should be a very good team, should have a lot of opportunities to score. So we are going with him as our first running back in this 0 RB build out of the 7-hole or 8-hole. We're in the 8-hole. 0 RB build out of the 8-hole. Our first running back comes in the 8th round. Yeah, ZRB is dead. That's what they're going to tell you, man. That's what the experts are going to tell you. That the ZRB is dead this year. All right. All I know, if this team make the playoffs, guess what? Guess what? If this team makes the playoff, y'all in trouble. If this team makes the playoffs. Yeah. Because nobody's going to have a build like this. And so we coming with an explosive wide receiver room already. And if I can cobble together enough running back points and this team gets into the playoffs, yeah, y'all are in trouble. Rubble City. It's not even going to be a question. So that's how we would like to build. If I get to the playoffs, I want to do damage. So I'm not going to try to play like, hey, man, I got to do this or that. By the 10th round, I got to have this or that. No, I don't. I'm going with, if this makes it out of this pod, I'm doing damage. So we're going to build according to that model, according to that belief. And it's going to get there. We're going to make it happen. Because we got all the ingredients. We just got to find the right pieces to make it all come together on this last half of the draft. And by hook or by crook, we are loading up the queue. So don't get in my way. Because the Moolah Express is coming. And so don't try to get in the way of what's about to happen. Steer clear. Hide all the women and children. Yeah. Let them, they don't want to see this. Cover the children's eyes because of what's happening. The orcas are out. The orcas are out to eat. And when the orcas come out, it's not pretty. Right? They toss the dolphins in the air. They ram into the sharks. They don't play nice. They play a little rough. And so that's what you're witnessing. We're coming to play a little rough. So don't get in the way. Get on out the way right now. This is not for the Mika part. Oh, We got this dude. We'll go ahead and take this guy because they're trying to get in the way. I can tell. They're trying to get in the way, but we ain't going to let them. We are not going to let them. And I got another move for the next round. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right, let's go ahead and see what's happening on this draft. Can you see the board? All right, we're going to ahead and give you a better view here. Jackson Dart, 106. That's pretty 105. That's a pretty good pick there. You got neighbors? Oh, no, you don't have neighbors. Because who got neighbors? We got neighbors. We took neighbors early. Why? Because we're correlating the hell out of this lineup. And so we got neighbors. Yeah. We might snack you on somebody else. Don't be mad. Benny Good, don't be mad, man. But you better jump pretty high for a certain dude that's on that New York Giants team. You better jump. If you don't jump, he ain't going to be on your team. So I'm just giving you fair warning. So you got Dart. But I got neighbors. And I'm trying to correlate. So if you don't jump, you're going to be ass out. I'm just letting you know. Fair warning. Because I want to see everybody succeed out here. So I'm giving you a fair warning, my man. If you can heed this message, you better jump. You better jump. Let's see what you're going to do. Okay. All right. Let's see what I want to do. Oh, this is what we wanted to do. This is what we wanted all along. We double dipping on Washington. We got the double dip backfield. I like double dip backfields because, you know, they can alternate games for us. Sometimes it'll be JCM's turn to run the show. The next game or two, it could be Rashad White. You know, he takes over the reins and has a big game. So we like to have a double dip backfield, especially when we're thin in the backfield, which this team will definitely be. So we're going to have to do some tricky stuff. We're going to have to do some creative stuff. And that's one of our little things we'll do. We'll put two of the same dudes from the same team on the team. Let's do it. All right, as we are winding down our draft season here, man, I can't believe it. We've been drafting since February, and it's already August. So a lot of people getting tired out here, man. But I'm telling you, this is winning time, man. We don't got time to be tired. We just fuel up, man, with the water, with the Gatorade, with the fresh fruit. We come and get energized each and every day we draft, man. You can't get tired out here in these streets, man. If you're getting tired out here, you're going to start making mistakes. You're going to start drafting the same old way you've been drafting all season long. You ain't going to have no new kind of tricks up your sleeve. You ain't going to have any new angles. You're just going to be following the consensus. You're just going to be following the crowd. We're not following the crowd. No. We're here to bring the crowd over here. The crowd better come. Otherwise, we're going to just leave you behind, man. We ain't tripping. If you don't want to come, if you don't want to listen, if you don't want to take these notes, if you don't want to get this game, we're going to be counting like the referee. Man down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man down. 5, 6, 7. Is he getting up? He's getting up all wobbly. I don't know. Fight's over, man. Fight's over. Young Moolah done knocked y'all out. He done took down the title. So if y'all don't want to listen, okay. Fine by me. I told you. I tried to warn you, Benny. I said this dude wasn't making it back to you. Because I'm going with the Giants too. And so we're taking Isaiah Likely, who is ripping shit up in camp right now. In case you haven't heard, he's lighting it up, as I knew from the beginning when I told you he was the #1 tight end in this area. I told y'all, tried to give y'all a warning shot. I shot 3 flares up in the air. I said Isaiah Likely is about to crush this year. And yeah, the season hasn't started, I know. But where's my pen? This one's written in pen. This one's written in pen. This is not written in stone. I mean, this is not written in pencil, written in pen. Isaiah Likely, breakout season. We writing it in ink because it's going to happen. It's inevitable. It was written, man. So just go ahead and chalk that one up. Another one. Moolah Xpress put it in his bag, and he took it to the bank. So you missed that boat. Don't know what to tell you. We tried to tell you a long time ago. But we are rocking here on Midnight Mondays. And yeah, we're feeling a little swagtastic, man. These drafts are going great. We are doing what we want to do. We're not doing what the board tells us what to do. We're telling the board what we want to do. We're going up to commissioner, slapping him in the back of his head. Commissioner, make this pick right now, man. What the fuck is you doing? Give me that pick. We don't give a damn about Roger Goodell, man. What the hell is you doing, man? You're a puppet for the owners, man. Give me my bread, man. I don't give a damn about you. You need to make the rules a little more safer for the players, man. What the hell is you doing, Roger Goodell? Have everybody play with real grass. The FIFA made y'all, did it? I mean, the FIFA made every stadium have real grass. Did y'all notice that? Nobody noticed that, huh? Yeah. There was this FIFA tournament, the World Cup that was just played in America. Every stadium had grass put in there, imported in there. Not no artificial field turf shit. They made them play on real grass. They say, hey, man, our players need real grass, man. So the NFL, what did they do? Right after they did that, they brought back that field turf shit for the NFL players who get all the knee injuries, all the shoulder injuries, all the concussions on this damn fake-ass grass. So do your job, Goodell. Player safety is number one. Have you seen all these people with CTE? Have you seen all these people with damn knee injuries? Soft tissue injuries. That's partly because of the damn surface you're running on. Yeah, don't give me that shit that doesn't play a part in it. Of course it does. If you got an artificial surface, it's not real grass, that's going to contribute to some percentage, a degree into these injuries. Yeah, no doubt about it. Get some real grass in every stadium. Y'all making billions of dollars. Make it happen. We are on one tonight. We are on one tonight. As we're riffing off all the topics that we normally cover on Machiavellian Thoughts, but you need to tune in this week for Machiavellian Thoughts because we're coming with the traits, man. We're coming with the traits. We're giving you all the game for free. And that's fine because we're trying to get y'all on board, man. Because if you come on board before you get this 300, you will be rewarded after the 300, man. Okay. We'll come up with something else for the people after the 300. But for the 300, you'll be the lucky guys who get all the free game week one. Right? This is only going to the subscribers of the 300. So go ahead and subscribe now if you want to get these picks. Oh, man, who do we want here? Oh, we are going with this dude. We got a little news, and we know he's fragile. We rocking with this dude. And I was trying to tell y'all about this dude too, but nobody wanted to listen. But that's fine. I'm glad y'all didn't listen on this dude. I'm glad, y'all. You need some zero RB in this contest. So yeah, it's right. You gotta have some zero RB in these, and all of them. Shoot, I'm putting zero RBs in all the contests. In the what's they call it? In the best ball mania, putting some zero RBs. In the Husky, I'm gonna put some zero RBs. I'm putting zero RBs everywhere. Because all these people are telling you the zero RB is dead. Shit, okay. Yeah, it's dead because y'all don't have the courage to do it. That's probably why you're saying it's dead. You gotta have the courage to do a zero RB. It's not for the faint of heart, man. To come with a zero RB right now in the era of all this RB is the way to go. And you come with a zero RB, yeah. It's not for the faint of heart, man. You got to be willing to go out on a limb to do that one. And it's a style when you execute it properly. And if it get into the playoffs, it can do some damage. It can do damage, man. So that's what we're talking about, man. We're trying to do some damage. All right, let's see what we got cooking here. Do we need another quarterback? Let's see who's out there. Nah, we'll wait. We'll wait on the quarterback a little longer. We don't like Pacheco. Nope. We're going with Bigsby. Tank Bixby. Tank Bixby. We'll fuck with Tank Bixby right there. All right. Let's see who else we want to add into this queue here. You are rocking with your guy, Young Moolah, here on Midnight Mondays. Hey, what's up, man? Icky Thicky. We'd love to do a collab sometime. Yeah, I know. I checked you out the other day, man. Yeah. We might be able to do something. I'll check my schedule because I only got a few more shows for the rest of the week. But yeah, I like your style, man. We'll check something out. Shoot me a. Are you on X or anything? Give me your X information. I'll shoot you a DM if I got an opening. We can do a collab because it'll be pretty good, man. I like your style. I'm all for the little guy. I got Icky Thicky. He's out here in these streets. Go ahead and check him out. He's got a stream as well. I mean, I'm pretty new myself, so man, you know, we all just got to stick together, do our thing, man. Come up, because the tables are turning out here in these streets. The haves ain't gonna have no more, man. All y'all think y'all been winning all these years, you know, congratulations to you. Tip of the cap. Y'all won a couple times. Guess what? It's a new era. It's a new era in baseball right now. We got a lot more dudes out here who got a lot of game. I'm not just talking about myself. There's the game tights of the world. There's the zero fucks of the world. You know, there's the Eagles ZZZs out here. My guy Off Night. There's dudes with game out here, man. The Goofy Chicken Fantasy and that crew. Our guy Huff out here, who already has been a back-to-back finalist in the BBMs. Back-to-back, right? It's hard to go back-to-back in the finals. So there's people out here who is hungry, man. Who out here chasing down all you so-called experts. And we are here to take the crown. We are here to do some damage. Yeah. It's going down like that. This is a new era in fantasy sports. Let's go ahead and do it like this. Dontavian Wicks, come on board. Do I need any more receivers? I think my receiver room is pretty tight. We ain't fucking around with no more receivers. We're going to rock with that one. If that one can't get us there, then we wasn't meant to get there. We are locked and loaded. Locked and loaded on that one. So let's go ahead and see where we at the quarterback spot. We'll go ahead and add some of our late round favorites. We got late round favorites that we will like and that we will add this deep into the game because we got Caleb to carry this team. Let's do it, Caleb. You got to do your thing, right? Carry us to the promised land. You are the chosen one out here, Caleb Williams, the anointed one. He's going to be the first Bear quarterback to throw for 4,000. You can go ahead and write that one. Pin. Caleb Williams. 4K. 2026. It was written. And so there's certain things that's going to happen in this game. You just got to be on top of it, man. And if it don't happen, don't give a fuck. We just was wrong. But guess what? I only got to be right one time this year. And we take home all the bread, man. You only got to be right one time in this game. That's how you got to look at it. Because 1 out of 9 times, you're expected to make the finals in a BDM. 1 out of the very 9 years. So you only got to be right one time to get everything going towards your winning roster, man. One time. So if all of these predictions you make 20 strong predictions. You're right on like 12 of them. That's a high percentage. Trust me. If you make 20 strong positions and you right on 12 of them, that's pretty much smashing, right? So that's all you got to do, man, is be right this 1 year. You don't have to be right every year. You ain't going to be right every year. I got hella shit wrong last year, but I still made some finals teams and made some bread, came out positive. The year before, I got hella shit right. And guess what? Week 15, they was all home sitting. All my teams was at home on vacation. You know, we had already went to the Bahamas. Week 15, Cancun. We was already in Cancun. Going fishing, as they say on what they say on the NBA show after the game. Chuck and Kenny and them, you going fishing while everybody else is still playing. You going fishing. So yeah, all my teams was at home. I had got hella shit right. So that's what you got to think about, is that the variance is so high that if you get most of your shit right, be happy, because then you got to beat the variance after that. But don't think that getting stuff wrong is, you're going to get stuff wrong. We all going to get stuff wrong. So I'm not worried about getting stuff wrong. I'm not scared to get stuff wrong. If you get something wrong, you got something wrong. But what I will have is some conviction. So if you ain't convicted in this shit, then you just out there playing for some luck. But I'm going to have some conviction that when I hit, it's going to be because I made that shit happen. It ain't going to be out of no just pure luck. You know, you got to make stuff happen for yourself too by being convicted in some stances and some positions and some strategies. And so when I do hit, which I'm going to hit, I already know it was written, man. We're going to hit. Whether it's this year, it's this year. But whether it's this year or next year, but it's this year, we're going to hit. And it's going to happen, man. I believe in that wholeheartedly. All right, let's see. We on the clock here. We fucking with Shador. Yeah. We're going to fuck with Shador. All right, we'll probably need to add one more home run running back. We'll add one more home run running back in the last round. I got my eyes on somebody. So we just got 2 quarterbacks to give us some bye week filling. And we got 2 dudes who aren't even starters. So, Caleb, get us to week 10. By week 10, one of these dudes will be starting. Mendoza, Shador. Oh, excuse me. One of them will be starting by week 10. We got trust in that. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm trying to be different vibe, take on things. All right. Yep. Icky Thicky Fantasy Football Lab. Yeah, that's his name of his show. So go ahead and check him out. Subscribe to the guy's channel. Give him some support. Give him some love. He's out there streaming hard. I see you. I see you out in the streets, my man. All right. Appreciate you for coming on through as well. All right. We got going with Braylon Allen. Nobody's talking about this dude. He could get a job. Why can't he get a role over there on the Jets? He can have some kind of role. So we'll go ahead and rock with him. We got a 3-7-6-2. 7 running backs. 6 receivers. And 2 tight ends. All right. So we'll go ahead and give our guy game title review. And if there's anybody else in here in this draft, go ahead and let us know. We'll go ahead and give you a review. Appreciate you all for coming on in. Smash a like as you come on in. Appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yes. Oh. We left the draft already. Let's see where we at. Is everything done here in the draft? Not quite. But let's go ahead and see. All right. Is anybody else in here? Because we want to go ahead and give a review. I'll hop in your next draft if you're doing another one. I don't think I'm going to do another one. I might, but let me just see what it looks like. Because I kind of wanted to get on drafters. I did want to get into a survival on drafters. Let me see what those streets look like. If those streets look like they'll fill up, I'll jump in that one. But other than that, I don't know if I want to do another underdog draft. Because I'm kind of like, but if I do, shit, why not? We seeking plus EB, man. We came here at midnight to do some BBMs. We're going to jump in another BBM draft. Right after we do these quick reviews, we are coming with another BBM. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it, man. Let's just go ahead and do it. BBM time. Right after this, let's go ahead and give our reviews of our teams. So let's complete it. All right, let's go ahead and do it like Brutus. What was this? Puppy 3? All right, let's go ahead and check out this Puppy 3. We got our 2 teams to review. So we got our guy Game Tight in the 7 hole. All right, and we got a bill of 3573, and you know Game Tight is probably not going to make a single mistake. He's going to come with a solid build. I almost can read this blindfolded, and I'll just know exactly that it's already correlated, already stacked up. So we got Bo Nix, Matthew Stafford, Malik Willis, Achane. See, already out the gate, I already knew it was correlated. Ashton Genty, Devin Achane, Jeremiah Love. Ooh, it's kind of nasty. Nasty first three, man. RJ Harvey, Jadon Blue, Jalen Waddle. I already knew it was correlated. Jalen Waddle with Bo Nix, Devontae Adams, BTJ, Cortland Sutton with the double stack, Jalen Coker, Travis Hunter, the triple stack, Pat Bryant, the quadruple with Evan Ingram, Terrence Ferguson, Gunnar Helm, Evan Ingram. Oh, you got Stafford too, huh? Stafford, Devontae, and Ferguson. Yeah, I already knew. This is going to be a very formidable team. I like this receiver room in that you got a lot of dudes who have great roles. And a couple of guys, Hunter and Pat Bryant, who can make some noise, right? I mean, those are some dudes that Hunter could have some big games if he gets a role or if somebody gets hurt even. And you got to pair them with BTJ. I like that. And you got Pat Bryant as part of your bet on Denver, the quarterback +4 that you went with there. And so that's going to be interesting. You're just betting at that Denver. Did you get some correlation with Denver and New England? No, not really. Okay. No big deal. And you got a bet on the Rams as well. And you got our guy Malik Willis with Achane. Yep, those two will carry that offense. So a very strong team. By our guy Game Tight, wouldn't expect nothing less. Anybody else in here in the stream? If not, you down for another? All right, we're going to do it, man. Let me go ahead and review my team very quickly. As we went with a 0 RB and the 376 Deuce. We got the 376 Deuce. We got Caleb Williams, Fernando Mendoza, Shedeur Sanders. I kind of waited for these last two quarterbacks because I didn't give a damn. We're rocking with Caleb. Caleb get us there or nothing, right? And so we got just a couple bye-week filler dudes and some late season guys possibly. But I think one of these guys is going to get in, but I'm going to put it over and under like 7.5. 7.5 games for one of these guys. They'll be in under center, one of these dudes, Shedeur or Mendoza, by week 7, 8. One of these guys is going to be in there already. And then we got Blake Corum, Ja'Cory Crossett-Merritt, Rachaad White. So we got that tandem there of the Washington backfield. We got Tyrone Tracy, Jonah Coleman, Tank Bigsby, and Braylon Allen. All right, and so we got a pretty good group there. It's going to be needing a couple of breaks. We already know that. That's the way we built the team. And so, but we got some dudes. We got this backfield pretty much sold up, the Washington backfield. We got Blake Corum, who has a big role, and if he gets a break here or there, could be a lead back on a great team, right? We got Tyrone Tracy, and we already know Scatterbo is running brick walls. Scatterbo is trying to run over the whole defense. So he's liable to be nicked up and out a few games here and there. So we already know Tyrone Tracy's got some value and that he'll probably start a couple of games at least with the way Scatterbo play. And so we like that pick in this kind of a build. Then we got Jonah Coleman, our guy. I love J.K. Dobbins, but he's my guy, but he's already nicked up. So Jonah Coleman, by the season's end or even by the season's beginning, could have a pretty sizable role already on this team. And so we got Tank Bigsby, who's probably, if you had to rate the guy who stands to benefit the most if the guy in front of him goes down. And why I say that is because some of these guys, God forbid, but if it happens, say a Bijan goes down and Brian Robinson is in there. He ain't that good. I mean, so Brian Robinson, you think that they're going to say, okay, Brian Robinson, we're going to turn to you to kind of do a lot. You know, they're going to be like, fuck Brian Robinson. They're going to give it more to their quarter, to the receivers and all that. Brian Robinson is going to be kind of an afterthought if he gets in the case that Bijan goes down. let's not even talk about if Gibbs goes down, right? Because what the hell is Pacheco gonna do? Not shit, right? You do nothing. So we ain't worried about certain dudes. If the dude in front of them go down, they're not good enough to do anything. But Tank Bigsby, on the other hand, if a guy like Saquon goes down, Tank Bigsby was already averaging like 5.5 yards a carry last year. So in limited carries, and he was looking pretty good, looking explosive. And they're saying he's looking great already. So, and he's got a good offensive line. So if a guy like Saquon, God forbid again, goes down, Bigsby is probably going to be a league winner if that happens. So again, we're looking for dudes that if they get in, they can do something. And this guy, they can do something if he get in. So this is a lot of contingency value here, I'll admit, on this backfield, but it's also some dudes that will have a role too. And if they get that contingency value, watch out. Because the receiver room, we got Amon-Ra, Malik Neighbors, Luther Burden, Christian Watson, Jordan Tyson. Jordan Tyson, man. Y'all better watch this dude. And Dontavian Wicks. All right, so we got another pretty good receiver room there. I think this is one of my better receiver rooms I've drafted, actually, in a long time. I haven't really focused on. I got some other zero RBs too, but this one, I like this one. This is a unique one that I haven't gotten one looking like this yet. And we got Colston Loveland, Isaiah Likely to round it out. So we made our Bears bet early and often. And so we're going to rock with that one. And so now we are going to go ahead and let's give the people what they want, man. We're going to jump into another BBM. I'm going to give you a countdown this time. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to count down right here, right now, as you're rocking with your guy, Young Moolah. We're going to count down from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are entering a BPM 7 right here, right now. Hope you got in if you want to get in. 3 left. So it looks like our guys are already locked and loaded. I hope y'all are already locked and loaded. There's only a couple spots left. Jump in, jump now. As we are going to rock this one. This ought to be a barn burner here. I was looking for that plus EV, but now we got people coming in, circling, man, trying to get on in here. But it's all good. Let's go ahead and fill it up, man. Fill it up. I want to do a lot of team reviews because I want to see how y'all drafting here in these late stages of the BBM, man. Because I want to see what y'all doing. Because I haven't really been on a lot of BBMs lately. I only do like one a week, right? And this is our second one to start this week. So I got my allotment for the week, right? Week 2 in the week. Done for the rest of the week on BBMs. I'm waiting for a couple other contests to really drop that I like. Hopefully they drop them this Friday. If not, we'll see what else is out there. But I'm not really excited about what's in the lobby right now. I'm pretty picky on what I like to enter. So we are going to drop this BBM here. And we're waiting on one still. Wow, I thought it would fill up by now. But we're only just waiting for one. It will fill any second, and it just filled up. Let's go ahead and rock the Casbah. We got pick 7 again. We game tight at 11. Daily Roadshow. Oh, are you creeping? Are you out here streaming? Or are you just doing your late night drafting? We got Pat Kerrane at the 1 spot. We welcome all the sidekick people because we know how y'all gonna draft. Come on, man. Y'all taking the top click every time. Come on over because we might come with another show on Machiavellian Thoughts. We've been thinking about it, but then my consultant, he said, "No, don't do that, man. You might upset some people." We don't give a damn about upsetting people here at the Moolah Express. But we thought about a show. Your tools versus my jewels. Your tools versus my jewels. We're putting the money on my jewels every time. No doubt about it. So yeah, we don't worry about these tool makers out here. Y'all come in, do your thing, draft with your tools, all that. That's perfectly fine. I know you're gonna be solid, but you're not gonna be special. We are drafting for special because we draft jewels. We drop jewels. We uncover the gems. We ahead of the curve on all y'all. So we ain't tripping what y'all got in y'all tool bag. So we've been out here since February dropping jewels. Check us out. Per your service announcement for GAB Sports here on Midnight Mondays. We drop the jewels. We uncover the gems. Let's get it cracking right here, right now. We are 2 picks away. And yeah, we are fucking with our dude if he gets to us. No doubt about it. No doubts about it. Let's see what Brazzle Dazzle wants to do. I don't think you're taking my dude. If you are, good luck, fella. Because you're going to have to finish the job. You're going to have to finish the job. You ain't taking him. You ain't taking him. I knew it. I knew it. We're taking him. Yeah, we're taking him at 7 because we got total faith in Genty. We've been following this guy's journey. He's documenting his journey, his off-season journey. Fantastic shape this guy's in. Fantastic shape. Changed his diet. Changed his training regimen. He is looking like a savage out here. He's put the league on notice. He said the league is in trouble. Your thoughts you got? You caught a dude last year who was kind of wet behind the ears, didn't know what to expect. He was on a bad team with a bad offensive line. Now, you're getting Genty too. Genty sophomore year. Year under his belt. He's about to rip shit up. Our guy, Icky Thicky, where you at, man? Did you make it? Oh, you next to me. I remember your username. The Burgess 21. Yeah, I remember you. Good luck to you, pal. Good luck to all of us out here. I got game tight. Got game tight when CDHN. Okay. Like that one. CDHN. Our guy the Burgess. Icky Thicky got Just Jeff, C. Chase Brown. Oh, I like that one too, man. All right. We're going to do it. We ain't fucking around, man. We overloaded on this dude already. We don't care about taking him in a second. We'll take him in a second even. We are overloaded on neighbors already. We got 3rd rounders, 4th rounders of neighbors, 3rd rounders of neighbors. We will take them as high as right here. We just did it in back-to-back drafts. And so, yeah, we don't care about that right now. As far as certain dudes, I will take them still at a certain price. And he fits that criteria. Because why? Because this guy can be the best receiver in the league type of a dude. Right? If he finishes top 3 in the league in receiving, as far as for fantasy purposes, don't be surprised. So that's why you can take a dude like a Neighbors because he has that super duper ceiling where if Dart comes through, because Dart is the key, right? Dart better not be fucking up, man. You know, talking all this stupid shit before, but he better just be able to do something on the field and be a leader. So let's see if he can do his stuff. Let's see if he can, control the team. Let's see if he can navigate the league. And let's see if he can learn this new system. Because it's going to be in his hands, man. He holds the key to the Giants' fortunes, Jackson Dart, whether they are successful or not, right? But all else fails, they got a gunslinger on the bench, man. Don't get it twisted. They got a gunslinger on the bench if Jackson Dart is fucking up, man. Jameis Winston will come in and throw. He'll come in and sling that rock, man. So we ain't gonna trip. If he is not up to the task, they will bench your ass, man. If you're not up to the task, they will bench your ass. That's what goes down, man. So go ahead and be on your P's and Q's, Jackson Dart. Don't fuck up my dude, Neighbors. All right. Let's see what they're going to do here. Let's see what they're going to do here. So I got my eyes on a certain fella. If he makes it here, boy. Boosted M4. Don't know who that is. Let's see. Daily Rojo. He went Gibbs, Rasheed Rice, McBride. All right, let's see what we want to do. Oh, yeah. We're going with this guy. We believe. We believe in Zay. It's Zay Day out here. We believe. We believe he's going to be able to deliver, man. Thank you for coming and rocking with your guy, Young Moolah, here on Midnight Mondays. We are definitely in the process of doing this second BBM right here, man. And appreciate you all for rocking with your guy and jumping in this draft. I will go ahead and give out some team reviews. We got at least a few people in the draft room with us. If you want to go ahead and get a review, go ahead and let us know if you are in here. We know our guy Game Tight is in here. Our guy Icky Ticky is in here. So we will go ahead and give those team reviews as well as mine. And then we're going to head on out of here. We're not doing another one. We gave you 2 BBMs. We gave you 1 puppy. We gave you some game. So that's all I can give you tonight, man. Just go ahead and give me some likes, if you would, please. Go ahead and give me some subscribes, if you would, please. Appreciate all that. And we'll see you in these streets on Monday for our Machiavellian thoughts, where we're coming with traits that translate. I'm already putting it together. It'll be a pretty good discussion, and probably maybe a couple little film studies. We don't know. We might not. I don't really need to break down the film for y'all, because I'm just going to give you the game on what I'm looking at. And if you came to decipher what that is, too bad. But we might have a couple little breakdowns. We might have a couple breakdowns. Oh, we're on the clock. Let's go ahead and get this pick in. Oh, man. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's do that. We're going with the double giants. The double giants. Cam the man. Cam Scatterbo. I know I was just criticizing you in the last draft, but guess what? We don't care. We're going to play both sides of the coin, man. We flipping coins, man. We got the double-headed nickel, man. We don't care. We're going to play both sides, man. We're going to take Tyrone Tracy. We're going to take Cam Scatterbo. You don't know which side might come up roses, right? One of them is going to win out. We don't know which one right now, but we're making a little Giants bet right here. We might even have to add a couple more. We just might. Just might have to add a couple more. We'll see how it shakes out. In the end, I got Daily Rojo. Let's see what he's doing over here on the corner. Let's see if he's going to reach on anybody, or is he just going to take the ADP? He's probably going to take the ADP, because that's what the computer's telling him to do. That's what they tell him. The sidekick is telling him something. Let's see what it's spitting out. Yep. Let's see what else the sidekick told him to do. It's a receiver. I can guarantee you. It's a receiver. You gotta be. Gotta be a receiver right here. If you don't, you done fucked up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You done fucked up. Yup, I knew it. They done fucked up already. I don't give a damn. You done fucked up, man. Yeah, you can't make no mistakes, man, on the Midnight Mondays, man. No mistake Monday. You got Rasheed Rice as your only receiver, and then going into the 6th, 7th and needing a receiver. You done fucked up. So we gonna take advantage of that. Yep, you done fucked up. We about to pounce on this one. And so, yeah, it's about time we go ahead and do our thing, because we are the shark hunters. Oh, I don't know why he didn't take a receiver. What was you thinking? You done fucked up, man. So you can't be fucking up in my rooms. You're going to get exploited. And so we will go ahead and take full advantage of that shit right here. We're going to go ahead and take Parker Washington. And let's see what else we want to do. Yep. Yep. We going with all the receivers because then we going. Oh yeah, we already know what we gonna do. We got 2 running backs. We got 3 receivers, and yeah, it's about to go down. Let's see what else we want to do. This guy's definitely going in the queue. That guy's going in the queue. All of these dudes is going in the queue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not looking good for certain positions. Out here, our guy Game Tight gets some great value in BTJ and Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I passed on Lamar, man. I did it intentionally. Because we got another game plan. Uh-oh. They just keep giving us this dude. We're going to keep taking him. Yeah. We'll take him. Another share. Jadarian. We'll take another share of our guy, Jadarian Price. Yep. And so in the 6th round, we are 0-3-3 through 6. I got Game Type. Got a 1-2-3 through 6. I got Icky Thicky. Fantasy Lab. He got a 1-1-4 through 6. All right. Drake May. All right. Yep. Drake May is one of those. He's a reliable dude, man. He does his thing. He seems to be pretty strong every game, man. Gotta like Drake May. He got Burrow. Is that the chase owner? It better be the chase owner taking Burrow. Why do these people be taking Burrow without chase? I don't get that. I don't know why people ever do that. But they do it. But if you got Chase, if you got Burrow, you should have Chase. Still ain't taking no receiver, man. You being stubborn. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, you really done fucked up now. You really done fucked up now. So I don't know why these people coming here want to be stubborn. All right. But I'm glad you are. Let's see what we're going to do here. Let's go Bucks. 1, 2, 3. He's got a 1-3-2. Boosted M4. I expect him to do certain things right here. Let's see if he's going to do it. Let's see if he's going to do it. Yep. I knew he was going to do that. Quarterback. Okay. Let's get our loaded up here. Let's get ours loaded up here because we wanted to go with this quarterback. Yeah. We flipped the script. We went with Trevor Lawrence to pair with our guy Parker Washington. And so now we got a 1-3-3 through 7. And let's see how we can finish this up, man, because everybody's looking strong right now. We don't worry about the first half of the draft. We lock in on the second half because that's where the money's going to be made. In the second half of your draft, rounds 10 through 18 is where the money is made, right? That's going to distinguish your team from the other teams. Because everybody's teams look strong through 8-9 rounds. You can't fail, right? You're getting all the players that are with the high ADP. Everybody's team looks good through 8. Because people be like, hey, man, you're off to a good start. Everybody's off to a good start, man. You can't fail in the first 8 rounds. But now let's see what you do the last 8-9 rounds. That's where the money is made. Okay, let's see what we want to do. We got 3 backs already. All these receivers are all the same. We're going with this guy Let's go with Chuba this time. We're going with Chuba the Duba. Chuba the Duba. On a fall, a little bit of a fall, we'll get a Chuba share. I always said, once Jonathan Brooks surpasses Chuba, that's when it's time to jump on the Chuba train. You got to zig when everybody's zagging. You got to zag when everybody's zigging. So that's the signal. Everybody's jumping on Brooks a little too hard now, and then Chuba's falling. Hey, man, this can go the other way. Brooks might get hurt again, bro. I know how the hell we know he's going to stay healthy. Been hurt 2 years in a row. I love Brooks, but hey, man, it can go the other way. So guess what? We're going to have some shares of Chuba as well. Because, like I said, this is a winning time right now, and you got to evaluate your own process. You got to evaluate your own positions. You got to be willing to come up off of them. You got to be willing to have leverage on your own positions even. So this is a BBM, and a BBM is about not chasing shit. You got to know how to get the fallers. You got to know how to the ebb and flow of all the news is making certain dudes more pricier, and some dudes are a little less pricier. So we're trying to navigate all of that information in real time. Right? You don't have time to process it. You got to draft like right now, man. So all that glitters might not be gold. All right. So we are now in the 9th round, coming up on our 9th pick. Let's go ahead and straighten out the board a little bit so you all can see a little clearer what's going on. Okay. Okay. I see it. I see it. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. It's going down like that. Is it going down? Yeah, we got to pull the trigger. We're going to get our second quarterback. We got to put the faith in the young guy. Put the faith in one Jackson. And one Jackson. He does. He does the Dougie when he scores. You know, he does the Dougie. He tries to do it. The Dougie. So we go ahead and rock with him. And let's see if he can do his thing this year, man. Stay healthy. Run out of bounds, man. Don't do nothing dumb. Because they need you, man. Run out of bounds. Don't try to run over that safety this year. Because that safety will come and hit your ass pretty hard. So go ahead and run out of bounds, man. It's okay, man. They ain't going to call you a punk for running out of bounds, man. They're going to call you smart. So go ahead and run out of bounds when you come upon them hard-hitting, head-hunting safeties, man. Run out of bounds, man. Get your ass out of bounds. Live to fight another day. So be smart, man. Be smart out there on the field. You don't want to end up in the tent again. That's all we kept seeing was every game, man. This dude is going to the medical tent. I never seen nobody make as many medical tent visits as damn Jackson Dart did last year. You got to stay out of harm's way, man. You can't keep running over people. So get out of bounds, man. Slide. Learn how to slide. Yeah, you got to do all that shit, man. All right, we got Trevor Lawrence. We are going with our dude, Kelce and the Sunshine Band. Kelce and the Sunshine Band. Kelce and the Sunshine Band. Y'all know who Kelce and the Sunshine Band is. Do y'all know him? Disco era. Kelce and the Sunshine Band. That's the way, I like it, That's the way, I like it. Birthday, turn me on. I don't know the words. I'm just humming. That's the way, I like it. Yeah, Kelce and the Sunshine Band. Kelce Concepcion. He's one of those dudes, man. He might be one of those dudes, too, who just makes a bunch of plays. We just don't know who's going to be throwing him the pill. Right? Who's throwing him the pill, man? Is it our guy, Shador, who we've got plenty of bags of? Eventually, I think it's Shador. Or is it the $200 million man? The $200 million man, our guy, Deshaun Watson. Mr. Back Rub, rub-a-dub-dub back rub. So we don't know. I think they're saying maybe Watson has the edge right now, but the coach ain't really saying that. The coach is like, we'll see. So everybody's going thinking everything is written in stone or whatever, but we'll still see. They got to play a couple preseason exhibitions. They got to do the joint practices. And even if he starts off the season as the starter, do we think Deshaun Watson is going to last 16, 17 games as the starter? He hasn't played a full season since maybe 2020. I mean, that's a long time, like 5 to 6 years. He hasn't really played 14 or more games. That's a long time, man. Have not played 16, 17 games. You think all of a sudden he's going to do it this year? I'm not betting on that one. All right. Are we going to make the full bet? I think we have to. We have to corner the market. Yeah, we have to corner the whole Giants. We're taking likely to. Yeah, we got the Giants. We are fucking with you, Jackson Dart. Don't let us down, man. We got the whole team. We got the whole goddamn team right here. So go ahead and deliver the goods for us. As we got Cam Scatterbo, Malik Neighbors, and Isaiah Likely. So not only Jackson Dart, but damn, what's the dude's name? Calling the plays? Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy, get your shit together. Make sure your stuff is tight, like game tight. And go ahead and deliver the right scheme, the right play calls for our Giants bet right here, man. Don't be bullshitting, man. The way he was bullshitting in Chicago that year. I mean, but you didn't have no quarterback either. I can't blame you. You had, what's his name? What's his fucking name? What was that quarterback that they took over Mahomes? See, I done forgot his name already. He was so damn sorry. You know, the quarterback they took over Mahomes, Mitch Trubisky. Yeah, that's his name. How the hell you had Mitch Trubisky over Mahomes in your evaluations? What did y'all ever do? Did anybody ever watch film back in those days? You couldn't see that Mahomes was way better than this dude. There's no way you can miss that one. You're taking Trubisky over Mahomes. How did you miss that? I don't get it. That should have been a no-brainer. All right, we got to go ahead and add this guy. If our guy, Icky Thicky, is not going to snipe him. Let's see. He didn't. He took Stribling. We got our guy. We want it. Travis Hunter. Just give us a couple big weeks, fella. Couple big super play weeks where you just make the big plays of the week. Because we know you're not going to get a lot of snaps. We already know it. We know you're not going to get a lot of playing time on offense unless there's some injuries. We already know it. But when you're out there on that field, be that playmaker that you've always been. Our guy, Travis Hunter. We're backing up our Jacksonville bet as well. We got Jacksonville. We got Trevor. We got Parker. And we got Travis. Okay. Now we got to get down to business. We got to get down to business. There's a certain thing we need to do right here. We need to go ahead and smash a few picks here. Let's smash a few picks here. All right. As we are loading up the queue. Friday. You better make this pick, Daily Rojo. The sidekick better tell you. Better lead you to the right pick. Okay, he finally did something right. Finally got a right pick. If he didn't make that pick, I'd have been like, man, y'all better put that sidekick to bed, man. If you didn't make that pick, if you didn't take him right there, I'd have been like, put that shit in the goddamn toilet, man. If you wasn't gonna make that pick. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all better do the right thing out here, man. I don't care what you're using. You're using your brain, using a tool. Do the right thing. And that was the right thing. Now, I don't know about the other pick. But that one was the right one. Yeah, I'm clowning tonight, man. I don't give a fuck. And so, but we here walking the talk. We walk it like we talk it. We don't give a fuck. So let's see what we're going to do here. Do we want Chig? We'll fuck with Chig with a little bit of run back. We need some run back on our Jacksonville bet. So we got Chig. A few picks after ADP because everybody's a little nervous since they brought over Diggs. Diggs is going to change the equation, change the calculus. We'll see. We'll see how good he is, really. Diggs is okay, but I don't think he changes the calculus. They're still going to have a pretty good offense with some other dudes with some good roles, too. Terry McLaurin's going to have a strong role still. Chig should have a strong role, too, and the backs. So Diggs is just adding to the arsenal. He ain't changing shit. You know, he's just another piece in the puzzle, right? You ain't going to come in dominating targets or nothing. You'll be all right, but you ain't going to just come in and take it over. We know that. All right. This is the point where BBM starts to get interesting. Because let's see what you're willing to do now. Are you willing to pull the trigger on certain dudes? Because I am. Especially when I got a certain build. We're willing to pull the trigger on certain dudes as well. And so we're going to pull the trigger on this guy right here. Let's see. Yeah, we got too many week 7 buys. So I'm going to have to pass that dude. We're taking our guy, Marshawn Lloyd. We'll pull the trigger. Pull him up a little bit right there. It's all good. Our guy game tight. Game so tight they call it version. Shout out Big Smalls. Yeah, ain't that something? Yeah. Game so tight they call it version. They finally got the Tupac trial started 30 years later. How the hell is this 30 years of stuff that y'all have been sitting on? All the people involved are damn near dead, except this one dude. I don't understand it. Somebody was just, it's been a cover-up. They knew who did this shit from the beginning. They knew. But whatever. We'll see what happens out of this. All right, you rocking with your guy, Young Moolah, here on Midnight Mondays, and we are in another BBM draft. We want to go ahead and alert you to our schedule, our upcoming schedule. You are rocking on Midnight Mondays, and we also have our Machiavellian Thoughts coming out this Wednesday with a banger. We will have our traits that translate. Go ahead and check that show out. We might only do one draft on that night because we're going to talk about some shit for a little bit, and then we're going to come with our draft after that, but it's probably only going to be one. And then we got Fiesta Fridays. As we come and have a ball, we had our guy Game Tight last Friday. Go ahead and check that out in the archives. Fiesta Fridays, where we come have a ball. And then we got our Knockout Brunch, where we got our guy Hartman Fantasy Football on with us yesterday. And check that out as well, as we have a pretty interesting twist on a battle between two players or two teams, and somebody's got to get knocked out. And so we did that yesterday. Check those all out. and you are here on Midnight Mondays. Appreciate y'all and your support. Smash that like as you come on in, as this is another BBM draft. I think we got to go with it, man. We didn't want to add another week 7 bye, but we got to, man. It's too good of a value. We're taking Trey Day, Trey Harris. We'll take him. Whew. Man, I am hot as a motherfucker in here. I had to turn up the lights tonight because it was dark as fuck in here. But now I'm hot as a motherfucker. Firecracker. As we are burning up here on a Midnight Monday. Yeah, it's one of those days where just got home. I was like, man, I gotta go get the studio ready. And so my lighting was a little messed up. I had to add another light. And so now it's like hot as fuck under these lights. But I'm glad I'm here to give you the people what they need. We got 2 BBMs. And we also did a puppy 3. We are up in 6 picks. And we will go ahead and give out 2 reviews. The Burgess 21. I got Icky Thicky. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel if you would. He's new to these best ball streaming streets, but he's got a little fun environment over there. Go ahead and check him out. And we got our guy Game Tight, always in the building, always giving you the goods. Oh, we gonna do it? We gonna take Cyrus? We gonna take him? We gonna take Cyrus, man. We're not objecting to taking some chances. We'll take Cyrus, who will have a low draft rate, because this guy just started getting drafted probably about 5-6 days ago. And so he won't be drafted on a lot of teams. So 16th round doesn't matter. 16, 17, 18, it's all the same right now in these streets. So we'll add Cyrus just on this chance he might be real good. We don't know shit. All I know is the dudes that's been there ain't really been doing a lot. So all you dudes that are already in the building, the Xavier Worthies, you guys are on notice. Your job is not guaranteed because y'all ain't been getting the job done. Is what they're telling you. This guy might come in and steal some snaps and steal some usage from y'all because he's more polished. This guy seems to know what he's doing. And so I believe there's an opening over there in Kansas City. Let's see how it shakes out. Okay, so we got a 2572. Let's see who we want to rock here. We are loading up to Q with a few picks here. So we are winding down on this BBM 7. We got Game Tight, Sniper Cyrus. Well, said he can't be waiting in this room. I try to tell him he can't be waiting on dudes, man. But I wasn't really trying to stop. I forgot he was building my home stack, but I noticed the sidekick love all them Chiefs, so I figured he might be the chief dude. But I don't give a damn. I'm taking the dudes I want. Oh, we got to get our 3rd tight end at this price. We'll take our guy Dulcich. Dulcich. We love some Dulcich this year. Yeah, Dulcich is about to do well over there in Miami, I think. So we got our 3 tight ends. We'll take them to the bank. Let's see. Do we need another running back? Nah. We can rock this crew right here and be... Yeah. If this one don't get us there, we wasn't meant to get there. We rocking this one. Rocking these 5. Let me just see what last receiver we want to add to this mix. As we got a 2-5-7-3. We probably going 2-5-8-3. 2-5-8-3. I think I know where I want to go. I think I know where I want to go. Let's see if it gets to me. think I know where I want to go. Let's see if it gets us there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will leave us 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we're okay. That will leave us. Let's see if he can get to us. If he gets to us, we'll be liking this pick. I think it's a guy who can have some upside. He's not going to be consistent. I already know. But it's a bet we're willing to make because he's on a good team. Let's see if he gets to us. And he does. We're going to close this one out with Buffalo Bill. We're going with Keon Coleman, just in case he bounces back, just in case he starts to feel some of that promise. Don't rock with him because he's on a good team. He'll be in a lot of scoring position a lot of times. All right, so we are locked and loaded in this BBM. And so we're going to go ahead and review 2 teams, including, and then plus myself, so 3 teams altogether. Is there anybody else in this draft who we don't know about that you want to review? Speak up now or forever hold your peace, because we are going to go ahead and do it right here, right now. And you won't have another chance. Once we close this building up, it is closed for good. So we are going to go ahead and review a couple of teams here and check on out. And we ain't going over Rojo team. Good luck to you, Rojo. But I think we kicked your ass tonight. We are going to go ahead and end it like that. We're going to go ahead and check out the rest of the teams as the draft just completed. And so we got our guy, Icky Thicky, the Burgess 21. Welcome to the show, my man. Appreciate you coming on through. And so he came on through and said he's in the building. And so we will give him a review. Also, check out his stream, Icky Thicky, a new streamer out here. Check him out, Icky Thicky Fantasy Football Lab, I believe it's called. All right, we got a 3, 6, 7, 2 out of the 8 hole. And we were right next to each other. So let's see how you went ahead and did this, my guy. You got Drake May, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield. Strong room. Very strong room. We got to give it to you on that one. Chase Brown. Okay. J.K. Dobbins. I like J.K. Hope he can stay healthy. Alvin Kamara. You waited a long time to get that next one. So hopefully it works out for you. You got B. Rob, Sean Tucker, Alani. I like Sean Tucker. Not too cool on these other guys. But you got hopefully that anchor carrying your team all year. And then you got JK keeping your fingers crossed that he stays healthy. And then you got some guys with some roles, right? Got a good passing role from Kamara. You got Sean Tucker. I like his goal line role. He can get some touchdowns for you. But these other 2 guys, I'm not too sure about, but we'll see how that works out for you. And I expect this receiver room to be pretty lit. That's what I'm expecting. It is pretty lit. You got Justin Jefferson, Emeka Egbuka, Garrett Wilson. All 3 of those guys, number 1s on their teams. And Devontae Adams, a very good offense, and he's one of the top guys. A very entertaining and DeJohn Stribling. A lot of good things are coming about this guy. And he's on a team that has a lot of dudes that can go down, right? He's got already one dude down for the count in Pearsall. He's got an old Mike Evans leading the charge, right? This guy can, pull a muscle or hurt a knee at any point. And then he's got old ass Christian Kirk, right? This is another guy that can be down for the count. But watch out for also Demarcus Robinson. He's going to get a lot of snaps too. But DeJohn Stribling, I'm hearing a lot of good things. So that's a good pick there. Adding to this room, I think he gives you that youth that you're going to need to push some of these dudes. It's for that flex spot. So I like that pick. You got Keenan Allen, oldie but goodie, and Ted Hurst, another guy making some noise over there in Tampa Bay. Then you got Tucker Kraft and Mark Andrews. So I like how you correlated that Baker stack with Hurst and Egbuka. Like that. And then you got Drake May stacked with Nobody, but it's okay. You got a solo Drake May. It's all right. He's not the worst quarterback to have solo because you can utilize his legs. But you got Jared Goff with. All right, man. I'm a little disappointed that you don't have a Goff target because these pocket passers, if they ever get there, they're gonna bring somebody or somebody brought them. So I think Goff probably needs to be with somebody. And did you run it back with anybody in Chicago? All right, so I think you're missing a little bit of correlation. But overall, I think it's a good build in that your running backs have a chance to get there with the way it's constructed. And your receiver room is definitely tight. I like that receiver room. And you got good tight ends, 2 really good tight ends. And the quarterback room is really strong. So these kind of builds always got a shot, man. When you got enough darts out there, enough angles, and enough top playmakers. So you got a good team, man. I won't hate on it. It's a good team. And so good luck to you, buddy. And we got our guy, Game Tight, coming out of the 11 hole. He's got a 2772. One of my interesting builds I like too. 2772. Oh man, he got Lamar and Dak. It's a wrap right there. Just stop. Yeah, he stopped. You got Achane, Javonte, RJ Harvey, Jordan Mason, Keith Mitchell, Mike Washington. Yep. Oh, he added another. Nick Singleton. Yeah, he got 7. I forgot. Yeah, 7 backs. I like the 7 backs, man. That's one of my favorite builds when you get a lot of opportunities to get, raise that floor and everything. Then he's got the 7 receivers: CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, Brian Thomas Jr., Trey Tucker, Ryan Fournette, Jacoby Land, Chris Bell. Very, very strong team, man. I would have to give this is probably one of the favorites to come out of here. He's got Kyle Pitts and Ferguson, so can't say nothing bad about this team. It is a very well-constructed team. You got Dak with his big target, CD and Ferguson. You got Lamar with, You got Lamar with, who'd you have for Lamar? Just Jacoby. Yep, you got Lamar with Jacoby. So I like the build, man. No doubt. Game Tight's always got a strong build. And so now we will go ahead and wrap it up with the Moolah Express coming out of the 7 hole. And we got a 2583. So we came with Trevor Lawrence, Jackson Dart. So we stopped at 2 as well. And we're hoping our guy Jackson Dart learns how to protect himself so he stays healthy because we need you, guy. We want to have you lead in this New York Giants bet we made. So we started off with Ashton Genty, Cam Scatterbo, Jadarian Price, Shuba Hubbard, and Marshawn Lloyd. We decided to go with a 5 player room, and I'm okay with this 5 the way it turned out. So we don't have any problems with that. Got a lot of youthful guys in this room, but guys who have been nicked up, Scatterbo, Marshawn Lloyd. So hopefully they can turn the corner on those injuries and deliver for the Moolah Express right here in this pod. And then we got Malik Neighbors, Zay Flowers, Parker Washington, Casey Concepcion, Casey and the Sunshine Band. And we got Travis Hunter, Trey Harris, and Cyrus Allen. So we got a mix, and we got added Keon Coleman at the end. So we got a mix of mostly young dudes, but some very inexperienced dudes, right? We got KCC, Travis Hunter, Trey Harris, Cyrus Allen, very inexperienced. We got some dudes with some experience, but then they just now started coming on. Park Washington, Zay Flowers, Keon Coleman hopefully comes off. So this is a room that's going to have to take a step up. All these dudes got to elevate their game this year and deliver for us to get to our goal. So it's one of those teams that's a high risk, high reward builds, and I'm okay with that as we end up with Likely, Chig, and Dosage. So if I'm right on a lot of these projections, this team will do fine. If half of them don't do what they need to do, this team's going to suck. So I'm fair and honest about everybody's builds, including my own. And so we're banking on a lot of dudes who are on the come. They haven't really arrived yet, but they got to get there, and that will help me get there. So that's how it goes down in the Moolah Express as we go ahead and end it for tonight. Appreciate you all for coming on out. Let's go ahead and check the chat one more time. We got our guy. Diamond's going to drop 10 TDs. Definitely, if he stays healthy. If he stays healthy, he can rip shit up, no doubt. Drake May and Jared Goff are and I don't need to stack. I'm going to believe that your second and third quarterback should be the ones that are stacked. Top quarterbacks just grab the points. Hey, that's not a bad thought, man. It might work out for you. Although stacking is also one less player you got to get right, or two, however many you go off in the stack, in case the stack goes off. So that's another way to look at it too. But yeah, I do understand what your thought process. Drake, man, Jerry Goff. Oh, we already read that one. All right, appreciate you, my man, for coming on through. Wish I got golf stack with Laporte, but it's okay. Drake's gonna score either way, and the spreads ball too much to actually stick with someone. Yep, okay. I feel you, man. I understand where you're going with that. Good luck to you. Maybe too thin at wide receiver. Yeah, it's possible. But it's one of those things where you got to take some chances sometimes to be thin at certain positions. And I know your style, man, and you're going to take that chance because you're trying to get to the top. And so sometimes when you take the thin spot, you're just hoping you're right on all those thin bets and that you have the right health, all that kind of thing. So appreciate you guys all for coming on through and rock up what you got, Moolah here on the Moolah Express. And so we are going to go ahead and sign out right here, right now, as we brought you 2 BBMs and 1 puppy draft here on the Midnight Mondays. Go ahead and check out our next show, which will be on Wednesday, the Machiavellian Thoughts. As you can go ahead and check out the show schedule in the outro as we leave the building. And go ahead and smash that like. Leave a comment if you like as well, because the algorithm appreciates it, and we certainly do appreciate all your support that you've given us here during our whole time streaming here for this whole hot best ball summer, because it's been hot, man, in these streets, man. It's only going to heat up a little more, but we ain't going to be in these streets too much longer. I have to admit, I only got about 3 more BBMs, and then we're going to do maybe this other contest. If they finally drop the Husky, we want to max that bad boy out. And then I'm out of here, man. I'm not going to stick around for all the way till August, because that's when things get a little too, let's say, needy, where I think you're drafting a little bit too much on everything that's already transpired and you're not getting a great value. So that's just my position. I'm not going to draft all the way to the end. I'll be checking out at some point because my bags are packed already. Pretty comfortable with what we got, and so we're gonna rock with that. Good luck to each and every one of y'all here. Peace, good night. Check out the outro as we are heading out right now. Good luck.
I read the board like maps, 3 moves ahead, no cap. You draft on vibes and dreams. I built my league from scratch. My bench got hidden gems. Your roster full of names. I spot the league before it shows, then pour salt on the game. I trade like a casino, flip risk in the gold. You chase last week's fireworks, I chase the box score code. I know the soft matchups, line up buffets and rain. I turn a sleepy Sunday into a money train. Check the line, I'm locked in. Every we got teeth. You bring a hot take, I bring season long receipts. I got the crown, I got the crown. Draft day, I run this town. Stack my wins, cash my clout. Say my name when lights go out.
It's your boy Young Moolah, man.